Yo, what's good everyone? Welcome. Now by this point, everybody has listened to the new YEAT album 2093, and I'm guessing since you're here, you probably loved it and you want to learn how to make some of the beats from that album, so don't worry, I got you covered. Today's video, I'm going to be breaking down how to make beats similar to the song Breathe, which by looking at the view count of the album, it's one of the fan favourites, so let's waste no more time, let's get straight to it. Now to begin, I'm just going to quickly show you the whole melody as a whole, and then I'll break it down bit by bit. Now we're in 118 BPM, playing in D sharp minor, and the first sound I laid down is this bass from Serum, and it's going to be playing this simple pattern. Then after that I got this preset from Serum and I just laid up the same notes. So yeah, just get a nice little groove going down with the bass, just some proper like funky shit that wants to get you moving a little, you know. And then for the effects on that bass, we have some delay, got some reverb, stereo shaper just to pan it to the sides of your ears, and then a low cut for when the drums play. So now next up, we've got another bass that I've layered on top of it, and it's going to be sounding like this. Now for the effects on this bass, we have this fruity chorus, some stereo separation, a little bit of reverb again, and again just a low cut so the basses don't clash. Next we've got a pad from Serum. What the fuck? Is that a fucking plane or a helicopter? I don't know. Alright, next up we've got a pad from Serum, and it's literally just going to be playing D sharp the entire way through. Sounds like this. Nothing crazy, just that little bit of like ambience in the background and just fills out a little bit of empty space again. Now on that pad we have some shaper box just to pan it from left to right in your ears, have it turned down a little bit on the mix. Got quite a bit of reverb on there, and this EQ taking out some of the highs and a bit of the lows. Now finally for the last part of the melody we have this lead from Serum, and it's going to be playing this pattern. Now we've got quite a few effects on this one, so firstly I put down this electrics which just adds that tape stop sound to the end. Next up I added another chorus, got a little bit of delay, these settings, got a shaper box which is also panning left to right, and then I turned that down a bit. Got a fair amount of reverb again on 50% mix, and then this EQ just cutting out the lows. So that's all for the melody. Now I'm going to go straight over to the drums. Alright, so I'm going to quickly just play the drums and show you what they sound like, and then I'll get down to breaking these down as well. So the first thing I put down was this 808, and as you can see I've got this like slide note here, so it actually hits it an octave above and then slides down into where I want it. And I think it does that in the original song. It sounds like it. I'd guess this is how they do it, or I'm just going crazy and I'm schizophrenic and I'm just hearing shit, but fuck it, who knows. So yeah, the 808 is going to sound like this. Next on the agenda we added, what the fuck does agenda even mean? Next up on the agenda we have this snare that I laid down. It's going to sound like this, just a simple pan. Next up I put down these hi-hats, and I played with the velocity so it kind of goes down then up, just to like, it adds a little bit more rhythm. You'll hear it when I play it in a second. I also played with the panning a little bit just so it's very quickly going from left to right in your ears. You can't really notice it too much, but it just adds a little bit like more to the sound. And this is what that sounds like. Now on this hi-hat we also added a little bit of reverb. Here are the settings. Turned down the tiniest bit on the mixer for some reason, not sure why, but whatever. Now it's a pretty simple beat, so literally the last aspect of the drums that I added is just a kick, and it's just playing this pattern. So then we also sidechained the kick to the 808, but we have a fruity limiter on here. Go into the compression mode, set the sidechain up, and then what this basically does is just every time the kick hits, it will turn the 808 down a little bit, just so the sounds don't clash together too much and sound like a fart or something. So that's all of the different sounds broken down. Now I'm going to quickly go over just how I structured this and how I did this like little intro. So to begin, I literally just had that 808. That's nothing else, just the 808 for the first 4 bars, and then a little riser at the end, just to, you know, like build it up. You know what a riser does, like, yeah, fuck it, we up. And then after the 808 has done its thing, it then goes into 2 of the basses for 4 bars, and I introduced this car sound effect, like just a car accelerating. In the next 4 bars, 808 comes back, we automate the EQ, so the low ends don't clash. We introduce the last bass, and yeah, that's the intro. So quickly I'm gonna show you what that intro sounds like. And then once the beat is like officially started for the arrangement, I'll be honest, I don't even exactly know what I did. I just do whatever sounds good. So I'm guessing this is kind of like a 24 bar like hook thing, maybe a pre-hook is going on here, or I don't really know, I'll be honest. And then it looks like we've got a 16 bar verse into that 24 bar hook, or whatever the fuck it is. And then we've got just an 8 bar outro where just the melodic sounds are playing, and then for the last 4 bars we put that 808 back in. So nothing crazy for the arrangement. Literally for arrangement, just do what sounds good to you. It doesn't have to be like beats have to be arranged a certain way. Like, it's always good to just experiment with how you're doing it. It's the same with the whole tutorial, I guess. Just this tutorial is here just for like ideas to start your creativity, if you know what I mean. And then you go and do your thing. Like, you don't want to just be copying the beat and that's it. Like, just always be creative with it. Alright, so now that is everything from me today. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. It was a fun one to make. Now if you did enjoy it or learn something, go on, help a brother out, hit like and subscribe, and then go over to my Instagram and follow that. I'm always posting like snippets on there, updates with what's happening on YouTube and things. So yeah, make sure you go follow that. But that's everything for me today then, guys, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.